on the back of the Suburban, press this button right here on the remote. Conveniently opens right up to the trunk. Now you can see on this back set of seats here, very simple instructions. We can follow here to push the seats down if we need more room. Here along the side and the back, we see an outlet here, perfect for plugging in any electronic devices you might have. Suburban comes with a lot of features here for storing items. For instance, this panel actually comes right off, giving you a nice storage area. And it just snaps right back into place. We have 3 rows of seating here in the Suburban. Then to close the back, all we have to do is just press this little button right up here. That automatically closes right for us. Another convenient option here in the Suburban is with this small button on the side. We just press and hold it down. This just automatically flips down and up, giving us a lot more space if needed. And also for your passengers here in the 3rd row to easily get in and out. Behind the center console here for the backseat passengers, we have everything here for individual heating and cooling. Also we have areas here. You can have your MP3 player plugged in into volume and all the controls for that. Another port here for any electronic devices. And right down here, a place for beverages for your backseat passengers. And here in the door we see all the controls for the power windows and locks. And coming around to the steering wheel, here on the left we have all the controls here for your cruise control. And then coming right over to the far right, all the controls for your Bluetooth and the radio as well. Here on the shifter we have 2 different options here for you. This first one with the plus minus is so you can switch from an automatic to a manual. And then this button right up here, this is to switch into hauling mode there. So if you're towing any items, just press that and that'll help you out. These buttons here are for your driver information center. They'll tell you all the information about your vehicle, such as tire pressure, fuel monitoring system, as well as your oil monitoring system, your trip range, how far you can get on the gas you have right now, your trip A and B as far as if you're tracking your mileage. And also the 2 bottom there with the check marks are to set and reset all of your functions. Coming down to the center we have the 2 vents here, and then surrounded by the wood paneling we have the radio, all the controls for your heating and air conditioning. And then we have these 3 buttons here in the center. The first one to your far right is for your StabiliTrak there and traction control. The one in the middle is the parking assistant. What that basically does is when you back up, it'll sense any objects that are behind you. It'll make a small beeping sound, but it can be disabled with that button right there with the P with the line through it. And then your last button on your far left is going to be to adjust your pedals as far as to make them closer or farther apart. Now you definitely want to do this before you get on the road and start driving. You can do it while you're driving, but only do small changes to it. But again, your best bet's to do that when you're fully parked and then go. And then on both sides of those 3 buttons, we have 2 areas here to plug in any electronic devices. And right there on the rear view mirror, we have all the buttons for your OnStar, and also this 4th button here on the far left, which can help you reduce any type of glare from the cars behind you at night. And for the sunroof, all we have to do is just pull this back. And if we just want a little bit of air, we just press that middle button, and it'll open it just slightly. And then to completely open, we just press that far left button. And with one press, it goes back automatically, so you don't have to hold it. And same thing with closing it. Just press it once, and it'll bring it all the way forward automatically for you. And coming down past the radio, we have another storage area here. 2 places for drinks. And then coming over to the console here. And here in the center, if we press this button, this pops right open. You can It's a nice storage area here between the two front seats. And also, right in here, we have another place to plug in, anything with USB cord, like your MP3 player. And then, of course, another electrical outlet right here for you. And then, of course, it just closes right back up. And then you have a nice armrest then for when you're driving.